welcome back. So I've actually got some season rewards on here as well, which I didn't really expect here. So tier 7 I am now. Woo, whoopie-doo. So welcome to the Let's Play. So we're going to get our season rewards right now. Let's do that on here too. So bonus, 2 lots of season rewards. Collect all of those, which is nice. Thank you very much. And what do I get here? I get Seven Sister, my favourite leader. Been playing some Seven Sister yesterday actually. Lando, appropriate. And she's still my favourite. I just love how she's so mobile and things. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you some games with this particular deck, the Phasma. Now Phasma is extremely powerful with her stick that you see. So we're going to utilise that. Now I don't really care for her bonus here. Where if you defeat a leader with a baton, you get a cooldown and reset. It's hit and miss. So I tend to use this on turrets and if I'm under a bit of pressure on some certain units as well, like right troopers or anything heavy, just to take off some damage off of it. But on turrets is always a good shout. And one of the beautiful things you like to do is use the First Order TIE Fighter. Now what this does, this disables tech units, towers, importantly turrets. And that gives you a chance then to use your baton attack to take the turret down by about a quarter in attack. Depends on your level of your leader. And do some serious damage. It also is a good counter to against power droids, for example, and other tech units, AT-RTs too, or stop them dead in their tracks for a period of time. Not for long, 5.15 seconds, but obviously that will increase when you level the card up, I believe. But right now it's only level 2, but we'll take that as well. So your main attack is going to be coming from these First Order right troopers. Now mine's only level 2, so they are really weak. Even at this level, I just not had the cards. Can you believe it? So what I like to do is use the First Order TIE Fighter, deploy that on a turret whilst these guys are charging. So these guys will be deployed first, then the First Order TIE Fighter to disable the turret, and then they go and do some damage. And they still do a lot of damage, to be fair. And obviously then you've got Terex, this guy here. Now I first played, for those of you who watched my Poe Dameron video, you saw me get caught out by him because he stunned me like I used to stun Grievous with Chopper. I couldn't move, didn't know what the hell is this. I had no idea who he was or what his abilities were because I've been just back playing the game. So we use his ability, because it is superb, to stun enemy leaders. So you really want to be deploying him down for the Luke Skywalkers, the Darth Mauls, the Yodas, those kind of leaders who just decide to attack and charge turrets. So you deploy him to the side or just behind and he'll stun the leader. And the leader can't move. All the leader can do is deploy cards. Airstrikes will obviously break the attack, but you may stun him again. So you need to make sure you use him to your advantage there. And that will melt the leader. And by taking down the leader, it will leave a door open for you then to launch an attack on a turret, which is always what you want to do. And everything in here is normal. Doctor's Grenade to melt leaders down too for now. I like using that. Flame Troopers again, they're pretty strong against things like the heavy units like Banthers, tanks, etc. So I'll use those, and they'll always be behind like a guy like the First Order Executioner. He's got a lot of health, even at level 6. A lot of health. So I'll deploy the First Order Flame Troopers behind him, so he'll swing against units like tech units, for example, lots of units to be fair, and even the Grenadier guys, and then they'll just melt whatever's in front. And obviously you've got First Order Stormtroopers. They can deal a ton of damage on turrets, and these can actually kill Pathfinders too, quite easily, which is pretty decent. But obviously weak against Grenadiers and airstrikes, which is like most of the units in the game. Now when you do play this deck, because it is a lot of organic units, you have to be mindful of Luke with Ben Kenobi and Rey with a mind trick. Now don't be frightened if she converts a troop, but make sure it's a cheap troop, like something like these, for example, only costs 3 energy, or the Flame Troopers, because they do die relatively quickly. So that isn't so much of a problem. If she wastes her trick on that, that is what you want to happen. So it's pretty good. So what we'll do now is going to jump into some gameplay, and we'll go through all of that now. I'll just open up. Oh, look at that diamond pack. I got that today, I think. But I'll open up one of these for now. Check in the shop. What have we got? Bought some stuff. So what can I get here? Oh, Kylo Ren's there. He's unique. I don't really want 4 of those. Again, nothing really for me that I want, to be honest. So I'll save that up for later on. So what we'll do now is pause the video and then we'll jump into some combat gameplay of 1 versus 1. So our first game is against Ray. No last name, just Ray. So this is what I'm talking about. Be careful of her Jedi mind trick and converting troopers. So I show the opening decks, both level 2, which is good. She's a little bit stronger than me by 1 tier. Her unique's at level 2. Got Royal Guards and loads of tanks in there. She's pretty weighty. So again, just biding my time, not throwing down units aimlessly just for the sake of it. In goes the Executioner there, making swift work of everything in front of him. Troopers behind me. Her ability to mind trick shouldn't be up just yet, so I'm just going to dive in a little bit quicker. I'm waiting for her to attack, so I can deploy the Rex. Top left, I'll deploy my right troopers. Right up there. In goes my turret, as you see, to disable it. She's going to go across now to attack and defend it there. Meanwhile, bottom right, first order troops are in there too. I'll use my attack special ability there to take down the turret. And look at the amount of damage. Look at that. 1 attack. I will get out of there because those arc troopers really hurt leaders. Right now, so Ray's sitting there patiently thinking, what do I do? She's healing up. He will die. No problem with that. It was a great attack. Although the turret isn't gone yet, but it's almost there. There she goes. She's converted. So right now, look at that. Look, in goes Rex. He's disabled Ray. She can't move. She's stunned. So we can focus the tank. Flame troopers on the tank. Executioner's dead. Ray's dead. Rex is dead, but he sacrificed himself for the First Order. In goes the TIE Fighter again to disable the turret as we flame down that turret to half health. 2 good attacks. She's done no damage to us. In goes Darkseid's grenade again to melt everything down. Just burn things down again. Look at the Executioner go. He is just wiping the floor with everything. Another ARC Trooper. Notice how I kite him a little bit. Because what he's done there, he goes to load up and fire me, but he can't. Because he has to reset himself. So he gets killed by the turret. Really nice. Difficult to do because sometimes the game can lag a little bit. So in comes Ray again now with her tank. I'll use my ability to attack as it's focused on me. Did a little bit of damage. First order troopers again, top left. No point wasting the TIE Fighter because that turret will go down. So what I'll do is I'll disable the tank here because I am dead from that attack. So I'll disable the tank with my TIE Fighter. Gave me a chance to respawn and gave a turret a chance to shoot on the tank and destroying it. So in comes Ray again. Uses a Y-wing there on my stormtroopers, which is fine. Kite these Royal Guards. We're in double energy now. Ray's healing up. More rebel troopers coming down. Executioner, woof, look at that. Look at the value from that 3 energy I get there. In goes Rex again. Stuns Ray. See you later, Ray. Thank you for the energy. Do appreciate it. This turret is ours. Right troopers. Executioner. Rex is in there too. And that is going to be a turret down. 20 seconds to go. It's going to be a GG. She does a mind trick on just those right troopers, but hey ho. They only got energy level 2s they are, so pretty weak. So he will not even make it to a turret. He just dies. 10 seconds to go. Flame troopers behind. Notice that deployment there. Takes everything away from the turret. Ray's doing her best to focus on my turret. But right now, it's GG. Good game. Thank you very much. And that is a win for the First Order. What I'm going to do now is show you a game against Poe Dameron. So Poe, obviously, if you saw my Poe video, he has got a really dirty deck. So when you play in 1 versus 1, you have to expect this. There's no point going on the forums and saying, oh, it's not fair, it's not fair. But you know what he's going to do, so you have to get on the front foot in your attacks. So in goes a drop pod. Let's not worry about it. It's only level 3. He's not going to do much damage to my turret, but I am going to push down his right side. Now he hid. Wow, he's level 12. But look at the amount of damage that's done in that attack there. That turret is gone. Everything focused on that right lane. No point in dropping stuff down here to defend. He's 4 levels higher than I am. Disable the turret now with my First Order TIE Fighter, which is good. Take it down to half health. Get rid of his rocket trooper. Got to be priority. Have no idea what this unit is here, but in goes Rex. Look at this. Look at Rex there now. He's just posed, just stunned. Can't move. So he uses an airstrike, a Y-wing, which he would normally use on the turret, but he can't. He has to rescue himself, but that's a waste because he just had to waste it on us. It didn't kill us, but it did allow him to waste 4 energy, which is good for us. So that turret's down now to almost a quarter. We are going to lose this turret. Might as well just give it up. It's not a problem for me, to be honest, because we have opened the door this side. So his focus will come all the way down here again. All his air attacks, iron mine, there you go, focusing on us. This is why I don't group my units up, because we know he has an iron mine. There's no point wasting units. Again, TIE Fighter disables a turret. Right troopers doing their job. focus on Poe there with my strike attack. He's just going to get me. He gets me and he kills me. But we have done a ton of damage on that middle turret. Look at that. Down to a quarter. So he's making a push down this left side. Rocket Trooper's got to be priority, but as I said, this turret's going to be gone. He throws in the drop pod. Great for us. Again, it's where you see first order troopers now will be attacking this turret. He uses a worrying bomber to dispose of them. But Poe is not in a good place right now, as you can tell. He's got one turret almost gone. That one's about to go. And we've still got full health on both our turrets. Oh, actually not full health there, but as much as you can think. So I'm just going to sit it out. Build up from the back, flame troopers. Because he may iron mine. So we don't want to bunch things up. So this what I'll do is kite this over a little bit here. Here we go. I can just move. No, I'm not going to move. Okay, I'm just going to stand there. That's perfectly fine. Kite this over again. Not a problem. Game's under control. We're now in double energy. In goes the wiring X-wing attack. TIE fighter attack there. Turret's gone. In goes Rex to stun our dear friend Poe. But he's not going to stun Poe. He's shooting him for some reason. White troopers will die. But a drop pod there has done a ton of damage on that middle turret, which is fine. And again, we are in control of this game right now. With just 15 seconds to go, it's going to be a GG to us. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Poe's been gas grenaded, so he will die. Oh, he's still alive. He goes another wire wing. That wire wing's so powerful, it just takes down my turret. This is what you have to watch out for now, is the drop pod. So I've deployed some troopers there. I've deployed everything down to kill that attack there. So I'm waiting now for an airstrike, which I haven't got yet. And I still haven't got it, so I can at least take out that turret and win the game. We are in overtime right now. So he drops an iron mine. That's going to do nothing there, to be honest. But that's enough for us to win the game. GG. Simple as that. As simple as that. I was going to show you a game of 2v2 as well, but I won't be doing that in this particular video. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It gives you a good idea of how you can really do well with this deck against players who just want to do the cheap, dirty tricks like Poe does. So I believe you unlock... Yeah, it's tier 6. And I use this deck around about tier 6 to get me to tier 7. And I've now unlocked Dooku and my beloved Seven Sister. So I will be doing some Let's Play videos for those guys very soon. Especially as there's been a lot of changes to the game as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next Star Wars Force Arena video. Feel free to ask any questions below, and I'll do my best to answer them. May the Force be with you.